are almost there. We are almost there. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are voting. We just have 2 days in between. 2 days in between. If you have not made up your mind, you need to make up your mind. You need to make up your mind, and I want to say thank you very much. There are some people that have been calling me and assuring me that they are going to vote for President Hakainde Hichilema. I am so grateful. I'm really grateful to those of you that have been sending messages. I'm really humbled. I'm humbled by, your comments to say, I've made you convinced to vote for President Hakainde Hichilema. And I can assure you, my brothers and sisters, it is not just about politics, me convincing you. No. It's not about that. It is for the good of our country. It is for the good of our country. So I'm pleading with you not to look at my broadcast and whatever I say as just trying to be rhetorical. No, it's not about being rhetorical. I am giving you the reality as it is, and I am kind of trying to help you realize, what President Hakainde Hichilema and his government have done. It is very important that we take time to think about what we are going to do on that day. It is not just a matter of voting with emotions, because for Evengi, we tend to be emotive. We tend to be emotive. We don't really analyze situations. My brothers and sisters, what you will be doing on the 13th of August, what you'll be doing, and you better go early in the morning, you better go early in the morning, go and make those queues and make sure you vote as early as possible. And what you'll be doing, it is not just a matter of casting a vote and that's it. You'll be determining your future. You'll be determining the future of your children. You'll be determining the future of your relatives. Some of us who have got big families, so many relatives, we need to be more responsible when we are voting. Don't just vote out of emotions. Be responsible. Think about it. On that day, you will be giving somebody a job. And I want to believe you will be giving President Hakainde Hichilema a new contract. You'll be giving a new contract. You see, running a country is just as good as, running a company. Running a country is just as good as running a company. So what you are doing when you are voting, you are basically employing an executive director, somebody who is going to run the company for you and I and for everybody in Zambia. That's what we'll be doing. It is not just casting a vote. It is employing a CEO for the company called Zambia. So don't just pick anyone. You need to consider these people. What is their background? What is their background? What is their experience? What are they saying? What are they promising for the future? You need to consider this. Nani Papata, you need to consider this. Don't just be emotive. I'm emphasizing on that. You need to consider what is their background. If you look at President Hakainde Hichilema, even without him being president, if you go back, you see that President Hakainde Hichilema was a success even before he became president. President Hakainde Hichilema was running a big company when he was very young, at a very tender age, when in his 20s. And he's a man of discipline. He has been very disciplined and he succeeded in his business career. He succeeded. And this is what we are seeing even when he is in government, President Hakainde Hichilema has not been reckless in handling the affairs of our country. Has not been reckless. Why? Because he had his discipline. He learned his discipline from where he was coming from. We have a very disciplined president at the moment. A very disciplined president. A president who has a track record that he succeeded even at a personal level. And when he came into government, he has also put things where we are. President Hakainde Hichilema has laid a very good foundation for us. So let us not allow other people to come and destroy. When President Hakainde Hichilema came in, there was a mess. There was a flood. It's like, you know, a flood where it is chaotic. Mfidame nshingana yekarida mcompound shani, and Hakainde Hichilema came in and started clearing, removing the waters, and then trying to put a foundation. And this is what Hakainde Hichilema has been doing. He has been doing this. You can argue as much as you want, but one thing that you would not take away is that President Hakainde Hichilema came on the scene when our country was highly flooded with debt, Imwe. Highly flooded with debt. These are issues that you cannot challenge me on. Even you people who are supporting whoever, you cannot challenge me on this. It happened. When Hakainde Hichilema came in, our country was flooded with debt. And we were drowning in our debt. And immediately Hakainde Hichilema came in, he started, working on that. Of course, these things don't happen overnight. These things don't happen overnight. You cannot out the issue of debt restructuring, within a few months. It needs time, because debt restructuring is about convincing people who you owe money to say, please, Napapata, let me not pay pathetic. Give me a bit of time. Give me a bit of time so that at least I can be able, to be able to survive and be able to have a little bit more cash. Then I will start paying you. It is a negotiation that the PF government would have never succeeded. You can argue as much as you want. The PF would have never succeeded to clinch a deal on debt restructuring. It took the discipline, the background of HH to convince those people for him to get that debt restructuring. And it took a bit of time. Debt restructuring, Hakainde Hichilema was still grappling with the issue of debt restructuring until 2024. Until 2024, because it was a hideous task whereby, they just didn't trust him there and then. They were giving him tests, which he was passing. They gave him the first test, he passed. The second test, he passed. Until finally, they had confidence in him to say, this man we can trust. Now, if we remove Hakainde Hichilema today, are you telling me, Awoba Mundubile, Vaka Wachita trust, what will happen to debt restructuring? Because Paramsangati, if you interfere pena, and they just say, come on, to hell with you guys. You are not serious. And debt restructuring has a lot of benefits. It has a lot of benefits. Because at least now, the government can focus on investing money in the economy. And when they invest money in the economy, that is where jobs will come from. That is where opportunities will come from. So it is very important. We have been downplaying the issue of debt restructuring, but it is very important. I don't want to bore you too much with those issues. I don't want to bore you with so much of those issues. Tonight, I basically want to tell you that on debt restructuring, I will just tell you to say, Zambia is like a company, and we are going to choose somebody that is going to continue. But as you are going to vote, one of the things that I want you to have in mind, especially tonight, ask yourself, if we remove Hakainde Hichilema, what will happen to debt restructuring? If you remove Hakainde Hichilema, what will happen to those deals that Hakainde Hichilema signed? It is not about Zambia. It is about the leadership, trusting the leadership of Hakainde Hichilema that we managed to get the debt restructuring. Now, Mufumyepo Hakainde Hichilema, are you telling me those who will come, are they going to manage? I don't think they will. I don't think they will. We'll be in trouble. We'll be in trouble. And you see, these guys, they don't care. They don't care. All they want is power. You have already heard them talking about breaking the reserves, talking about sharing the reserves. Their focus is on the reserves, not, oh, let me remove this this thing. So you have already heard them. You have heard them, you know, talking about the reserves. They want to get the reserves. Instead of saying that they want to stock up more in the reserves, but for them, they want to go and get those reserves and share. Because you can't think that if Mundubile withdraws the reserves, you can't think that Mundubile is going to share with you. Unless you are that naive to think that Mundubile will get those reserves and share with you. They will share amongst themselves the way they used to do even before. Because that's what they were doing. They were giving money to each other. Cadres were playing with money. Cadres were playing with money. That's what they were doing. That's what they'll come and do. They will mess us up. They will mess us up. So Nami Papata, if you are still doubting, if you are thinking twice, I'm asking you, please, just vote for Hakainde Hichilema to secure this country, to secure your future, to secure the future of your children, to secure the future of your extended relatives. For you to have opportunities, please, let us vote for President Hakainde Hichilema. These guys don't care. And you see, they already know that they are losing the elections. They know they are losing this election. They have lost this election. And now they are busy trying to destabilize the country. I am reliably informed of the schemes that these guys are up to. These guys are up to no good. They don't want to accept. They are busy saying, no, we will accept when we lose. No. They are busy planning. Those guys, they went, let me not go there. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. I don't want to disclose what they went to do, but all I can tell you is that what they went to do there, they were on a clandestine mission. On a clandestine mission. A diabolical, actually, diabolical mission. That is what they went for. They went for a diabolical mission. And this is why they have been arrested. And since they have been arrested, from the time that they have been arrested, they have been revealing why they went there, what they did, who was involved. And I want to tell you, my brothers and sisters, that some of these people that you are seeing being picked by the police, it is because they have been mentioned. They have been mentioned by those who are inside. And so, even though some of these people are coming on social media, talking too much, relax. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Those people are not being kept for fun. The police do not take pleasure in keeping people inside. No, they don't. Especially in this particular case, I'm telling you that those people have got issues. And a number of people have been implicated. And I can assure you, it is the reasonableness of this government that even some of these leaders are still going about. Otherwise, they would have been arrested as well. Believe me, by now, some of these leaders who are talking too much, they would have been arrested because they have been mentioned. They are directly linked to those people. And, you know, getting to hear about these people are politically, or they are filthy. They are filthy legally, from a legal point of view. I can assure you. These people that you don't know what you're clapping for. You don't know what these guys have been doing. And I'm telling you, because if President Hakainde Hichilema was ruthless, I'm telling you, most of these guys would have gone in. Most of these guys would have gone in. They are highly implicated. Luse lwako Hakainde Hichilema na abantu bakwe that they are still loitering about. Otherwise, they would have been picked. I'm giving you a friendly advice that behave yourself. Behave yourself, because what has been exposed, guys, thank God that you can even still be moving about. You can even still be making utumarari zumule panga. Nganaba mufia ntafeka le. But what you have to know is that no matter what you are trying to do, the security system of this country is ahead of you. The security system of this country is ahead of you. Those people you sent to Russia, people followed them. People were with them in Russia there. They followed their program. When they were coming, they were together with some of the security systems. Mundeke. That's why they were just nabbed up like Walunch. They were nabbed like Walunch. And you sent it, small boys, people who are not even strong. They have devoured information. Luse felwa kwa lesa, nokwata wane mikata. Hakainde Hichilema ngari wipo mchima ngana mifianta. Uyuwe nakainde mchi, Hakainde Hichilema, Hakainde ngana mifianta. Because you have got prima facie cases where you are. Prima facie cases. So be very careful. Be very careful with the, don't push your luck too much. Don't push your luck too much. I'm telling you, don't jump into something that you don't understand. Don't talk too much over issues that you don't understand. Can you really tell what those people went to Russia, what they were doing? Can you tell? Yeah? Can you really tell what those people went to Russia? Can you tell what they were doing? And this information, by the way, is not coming from me. It came from the Tonse boys themselves. It came from the Tonse boys. All I did upon hearing that information, I started phoning around, to some of these friends of mine. And that's when they have revealed to me what really is going on there. And I'm like, what? So, vaiche no chukuivikamu. Imwe, they want to use you to cause confusion in our country. But these people have got their children. Iranda mye wananena alikuwa tawa na wandipa. Munawaona po wanawandi walese fema politics, ligiti. Nothing. Ndabakanya nuku bakanya. So they are trying to recruit you. And some of you have already been recruited. But when the confusion will start and you are arrested, I can assure you this will not be with you. Ukayachula feweka mchifungo. You will suffer alone. I am a very good example. I am a very good example. Listen to me and listen to me good. Because what I'm talking about here, I'm not talking from without. No, I'm talking from experience. I'm talking from experience. I found myself in problems. The problems that I found myself in, it is not because I stole. No, I didn't steal anything. But I was standing for these people. I was standing for these people. And when trouble came, they were not there for me. I was out there. I was left to fend for myself. I had to survive like somebody in the desert. On my own. I was out there. I was alone. I suffered out there. My children were struggling. I was out there. My children were here struggling. They were not there. They were not there. Even that one we are thinking of, he was not there. I don't want to start mentioning it to you, but they were not there. Of course, some of them, it is not that they didn't want. Some of them, they didn't have capacity. But some of them, they were just being selfish. Some of them, they just didn't care. No, but if they left me to fend for myself, if they left me to survive by myself, what about Imwe? What about the little you? Imwe? Who are you? Who are you? That vakakulalila pansi. Who are you? Why me alikwi? Why me alikwi, sir? Why me balemo, but you are our hero? Where is why me? Why me ended up abandoning his not guilty plea? Because when he went in, he said not guilty. But when they abandoned him, he had to change. And he said guilty. He said guilty so that bamuka kefye atampok sevinga. That's what happened to Why Me. The records are there. Why Me? At the end of the day, Why Me did not have lawyers. He didn't have lawyers. Bali mushile. Hey, Makebi helped you. Makebi helped you. Makebi helped you. Makebi never set a foot in court to defend me. Makebi never set a foot in court to defend me. Makebi used to come to my house to collect accolades, to be seen on camera. He was simply marketing himself. I was creating a platform for him. He didn't help me. Makebi didn't help me. Makebi was marketing himself. They left that Why Me guy. He's in prison alone. Other young people also have been let down by these people. So don't be cheated. Don't think these people will stand with you when, when the forces start pressing on you. Because forces will come and press on you. And those of you who are trying to recruit young people, I can assure you, you'll be dealt with. You'll be dealt with. And to those who want to get excited and think that, no, this government is not respecting human rights. I mean, the security of this country is very important. You cannot allow a country to disintegrate into chaos in the name of protecting human rights. No. You can't let a few individuals mess up the country for all of us. No. The security system, I can assure you, they are working around the clock on this one. They are working around the clock on this one. Trust me, they are working around the clock. I would have reviewed things here, but I will jeopardize the investigation. So I can't give you more details. But all I can tell you is that each one of those people who these Tonse boys are claiming to have been abducted, they played a part in a scheme that is suspected to be a ploy to destabilize the country during this time of elections. Those people that have been picked, each one of them, no one has been picked because he said something against Hakainde Hichilema. No, they have been picked because they are linked to a scheme, and it is themselves who are coming out and telling the police and other security wings to say, this one played this part, this one played this one, this one played this part. And that is how they are picking them. But some of those leaders, the leaders that you are talking about, they are being spared. They are being spared because they don't want you people to think, to say, no, mundu vile bali muikata, because alikwata bantu efota walifuaya. They want the Tonse boys to go through the election, lose an election properly. Ngawalu sama election afterwards. Maybe you never know what is going to follow. I'm giving you this point. Take it home. Take it home. Put it in your heads. Some of these guys have not been picked because they don't want government to look like Hakainde Hichilema has arrested his opponents because he doesn't want them to contest. So they have left them so that Baka my election wino. But after my elections, there are substantive cases. Na abamizala mukati mudia, na abalanda, whatever you have been doing, they have spilled the beans inside them. They have spilled the beans, and more of you picked. More of you will be picked. It is not about a crackdown. It is not about Hakainde Hichilema, whatever. No. They are saying, no, let them contest, let them campaign, so that my Lobekabe Powufi. They are busy trying to fish. ECZ. No, ECZ, it is illegal, whatever. Look, we know that our literacy levels in this country are very low. Our literacy levels are very low. We have got so many people who have never held a pen in their lives. They have never held a pen. They struggle. If you go back, go and check the rejected ballot papers. Check the statistics of how many ballot papers go to waste. Why do you think those ballot papers go to waste? Why do you think those ballot papers go to waste? They go to waste because a number of people don't know how to write. A number of people don't know how to write. Where we are coming from, actually, Mudiwa Kaunda, they were even using a thumb. They were using a thumb, ukuvota, because some of them could not write. But now, but no, you must make a mark. And this is what EZ is saying. I mean, let us not restrict it to an X, because umuntu shasambidila, just to make that crossing is a bit of a challenge. It's a bit of a challenge if you know. We understand that just writing, just drawing a straight line is a problem with a pen. You take a child who has never held a pen, give that child, you will see a struggle just to make a line. Just to make a line. Now you're talking about 2 lines. This is why we have been having so many rejected ballot papers. People are able to identify who they want to vote for But ukukulas to what wapange karaka X. Fila shupa sometimes. Avengi, balafilwa. And this is why ECZ has said, if you make a mark that can be identified to say, this is what uyo alevotira, tepana nikane Nicholas too. So, I mean, and this is not beneficial only to President Hakainde Hichilema. It's beneficial even to you. Even to you, Imwebe. ECZ doesn't know who is going to vote for who or who. No, they don't know. All they are saying is that since we have so many people, since our literacy levels are low, can we allow people to make marks that can be identified? Marks that can be simple for them, as long as they are against their preferred candidate, that ballot paper be considered as valid. Finish if you are shupa. Why do you want to pick a quarrel with ECZ unnecessarily? Yes, you want to pick a quarrel with ECZ so that you can say, no, the elections were not free and fair. And yet, in Zambia, we have never had such a campaign period. Because even the violence, the sporadic violence that has occurred in our country, I was made to go through some of the evidence. A number of Tonse boys, they had UPND regalia. A number of them, they had UPND regalia. And this is where you have seen a situation whereby, you know, like UPND, they are fighting against them, each other. No, it is these guys who have gotten the UPND material. And in trying to, take that material, sometimes they are fighting. And these are the sporadic, sparsely violence occurrences that we have experienced in our country. Otherwise, this election has been very peaceful. These people have been able to go around the country to campaign freely. They have been campaigning freely. Even in southern province, Mutini never mueven. Because UPND, as the part that is that has a stronghold, that has southern province as a stronghold, they were saying no. Let these people come and campaign. Let them come and campaign. But Mwatina fe mueveni. No, Mwatina ukuya ku southern province. And in these other areas, mwashimuke mwayako apa. And yet you are not even known. You are not even known. How can you expect that you are going to win? Na mwevale supporter. How can you think these people can win an election? They go around how to Tumarari Zuturi 20 with very poor messaging, with a terrible history. How can you think that these people can win an election, honestly? How can you think that they can win an election? It is just not possible. For tonight, my brothers and sisters, I want you to have these takeaways. You have to know that a country is like a company. It's like a company. What you are going to do on the 13th of August, you'll be hiring somebody as a CEO of our country. Hakainde Hichilema has proved himself on a personal level and even as a president. These other people, if you look at their track record, more confusion. Besa wavike pono kuvika ponamuka wala la wingirepo. Nefi violence wale chita sponsor. They are sponsoring violence. How can you allow people that want to do anything at all costs to get power? People who are not scared to kill. They are proudly saying, we are ready to unalive certain people. We are ready to unalive certain people. How can you trust these people? Do you really think these people love Zambians? People who are coming out to say, we are ready to unalive certain individuals for us to be in power, surely. Are those people that you can trust? No, guys. No, guys. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. So let's go and vote for somebody that is responsible. Hakainde Hichilema has shown responsibility. Yes, we may not start having the benefits of what Hakainde Hichilema has laid, but this is a foundation. This is a foundation which has been laid. I can assure you, as we are getting into the next term, you will start seeing the benefits. You will start seeing the benefits. I'll talk about that maybe even tomorrow, about some of the benefits, because I don't want to go deep in that, because some of you, I mean, you may not be able to follow me well. But for now, all I want you to know is that as you are going to employ somebody. And if you look, compare all those who are contesting, compare them to Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema beats them by far. He beats them by far. And you have to know that these people are just desperate to get into power, not for anything, not for you, not for development. It is the money that they have seen, the reserves that they have seen. They have heard Hakainde Hichilema has stockpiled reserves to the tune of 6 billion, and they want that money. Don't think that they are going to share with you that money. No. They are not coming to build the country. They are coming to enrich themselves. And I'm not saying this from without. We saw them doing it in the previous government. They did it. They were sharing money with the cadres. They are sharing money with the slave queens. That's what they were doing. That is their track record. They left debt. They failed to pay debt. They defaulted. That is their track record. How can you today come tell me to say, no, these are the best guys to come to run the country? How? They know themselves, they know they have lost. And the only way is to cause confusion. This is why they are sending people outside to prepare them to come and cause confusions. Are these people that you can say, these are people we should vote for? These are the people that should run the country? However, you can call in. You can call in. You know that number that we use. You know that number that we use. 0966. Oh, 09. Oh, not 09. 0 ama 7 ya 3. Ngumfikisheni buno ila number ni 0 then ama 7 yanga ya 3. Then mwasabika po 0 foot. Elo mwasalemba 7. Mwasabika po 6. Mwasabika po na 0. Elo mwasabika po 2 na 8. Number mune tuminapo. Mutume munjebe. Hello? Hello? Tell me what track record these people have for you to employ them. Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, yes, my brother.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. I'd like to contribute to the program, Mr. President.
Mm-hmm.
President Hakainde means well for the country. Even if we use logic to analyze, or all the candidates that have tested, President Hakainde must stand out as the best candidate to continue leading the country after August 13, 2026. This can show that man means well for the country. Look at the way he has molded the behavior. Obviously, you could see. Hello, Mr. President.
I'm listening. As I'm enjoying a sweet potato. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Previously, you would see that the students, whenever they were aggrieved, they would go, run amok rioting and breaking public property and all that. From the time Hakainde Hichilema took over government, you can tell that there is sober leadership in the country. And any person who is sane in the brain can tell just from that, okay, that at least there is sober leadership. The one last did we see the students going to riot over an issue that they feel they agree.
Exactly.
The students usually as all the, and there's always the open doors to State House. Discussions are going happening, and
this caller has raised a very good point. How many times have you seen students running amok? Hello? Felix Kasongo, call and tell us, give us the profile of your leaders. I'm quiet. I'm quiet.
Chamber truck driver.
Very good.
Ana batande bo branda Amazambians zingatachenjele bamdala. Kana bakuti na manu kukachuda. Alo bamdala.
Go ahead.
Amazambians bamdala. Badafaita Amazambians badafaita chako kwebenda mutya. Zambia bamdala yekita kunokutana South Africa.
You see?
South Africa. Bamdala twareta grocery South Africa operate Zambia pakishira ku Zambia. Bote mwa South Africa bare kubwa Zambia yekara binozana.
Mwanfwa
Shenda Eutaichi ba yo shenda na daichi ba. Especially kwa mkopa beote kwa program.
Mwanfwa
Abantu wamkopa beoti. Batayaki abantu wamkopa beoti. Wante mwetintu kia boti kuliemo. Ileba mdala na kulia mundo la mpa mozi michi kumyesu. Kembe baji mchipa bote. So kwa mkopa beoti kwe. Tuwaliwele sana iti ya bomba. Ya mpambe, raiti ya mpambe. Oti ni umoka yo de mwote tuleo mkako kie. Ela iswate mwakweba mpambe. So, idara ikiaza kama hata india kwa waturepo ikawa bomba. Wela chibakini na ba mkopa beoti. Waya mabate chikide kumtaro. But no estado chikide
Mwanfwa. People were buying grocery from South Africa, Zambia. Now, drivers are buying groceries from Zambia, taking to South Africa. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. Apani njishwa mwali wekela mono kuwekela muteifa fine.
Awesha wekela mwenchi muzangi.
Washukuru bantu mwanje bela tumukantumina foni, non tumina foni, nomba narami konka shani utunguru shibwa shani uwa kwa wati na imumule panga ma promises mwakali kwa wati haka inde ichilema nomba imu washukuru bantu mwali pangile promise pano pamuela na bantu wale ufu wako ati yonka mitumina mailo no tuma foni mwamona no
ubuchushi nasanga muno muzambia mwali ntabirila
iyo nomba shimala awe bashukuru bantu ubuchushi na no kukonke fishinga no kukonke ichipo promise fya isamasha fya bashani pamo imwe you made a promise nomba mwambo kwanda ubuchushi ushena nafi kumbinkanefe tafi kondenke
ichiremba chichilo muwe bala yomusunga wendo wako
mkomana chishinga na totela mwasumina uwe butunguru shiturefu ayobo uwa kusumina kwa tawe na tena Uwo ife hapo tu ala mfwana.
Umuwenga wako mkomana taukile kulanga kisheka kwa mkomana kalilali yao. Wewe naba la muwe. Kwa batumba umuna.
Aona mbakuti kaingo na ukonkomana fina ukonkomana tu asiko afuira mu.
Iyo murela nsha.
Emkwa.
Ine pano wanjite chimbepe. Awe. Kweba kiba blani mundu bireba ni kwa taleko dio nyumba zonta kwa tuwabike pa mutungulushi pamuna ba makenzi tapasi. Tapali hicho ninga zonta kwa.
Kumporokoso kuchi kumfweni kumporokoso kunanikane ku Eastern Province. Inomba lande
Nomba. Kama candidate bonza ba mu opposition ba blani mundu biri. Era kwenda kufya abantu abakwe bati challenge bayibala na bena bati challenge bayechi abashara kibakwanishe mucheshamu because we are not voting for the opposition because of the quality of a leader, no. We are voting because of the quantity yabantu abamushingulu. That's very general.
Ala natokera bashukuru bantu.
President. What do they go become? No, but someone who can install ba HH kwa kunya papana ni bantu ba HH wala kwa kibali Zambia mpatu mmaya. Kuleta uchushi kubantu sio wala ile out of the 5 the primary producers mapangile uwesha fuel, uwesha bunga, uwesha fertilizer, uwesha dollar. Na logisha juu kuipuje tama baba mchimo tebata.
Tumba bashukuru bantu.
Leti kata na economy.
Bashukuru bantu.
Leti kata na economy ya chalo.
Bashukuru bantu.
Bomba kukaka abantu. Imoyo mwele no mpini.
Bashukuru bantu.
Abantu yira ndisha bulo kwenekela.
Bashukuru bantu.
Patule chalo kufichu kucheka ni ababa tonga baleka ba. No, tatufu ayeti yo wote tuli na Zambia. Boku ikatana. Bali etaka patulu na mkwindishe nstokuze. Kulia kunani ulewa dikuracha uliokulanda tubalaisha pia batonga chakwa nona mtabamu tapo na mchini katurefuaye ekyo cha Zambia yeka lemele kaunda kubyati Zambia ya kwabula one day ya kwabula president kaunda alishikana na okufireka afirika nibankumula baile mukupapata kwela so mwanjini turefuwa tufunye kwa akaende ikilema.
Bashukuru bantu efo mulandire munamulandati awo abatonga bachiramu tumutonga papantu mutonga bashukuru bantu kumwachiranda namulumbura umutonga imiku ibiri ababatonga shali mwesina kuli nkungula Zambia mkaunda kwa ilati one Zambia one
na kirando kutila wali kuratso mkalamba wabo alalando kwebati tuilaingisha sya ababonza abajala kano byabeso abatonga so ni munani mu public domain tabagala mfimo so bamutako uli omuntu
so cyo twalafurisha kwa
ababembo kukakwa na abakuchipata
kukakwa na abakuchipata nomba bashukuru bantu
wesho bunga fertilizer balifiro kuwesha ishedi huku ifina padi 3 hours ukitoa padi 15 hours
bashukuru bantu ndevyo kuipusha kweli pusho limo malanji mwalishwa mutundu ishimalanji
jo malanji Malanji ishaishwa malanji kwa mapadi ndino kukwile kunani
waku North West nomba so temubemba malanji temubemba teifa fini
temubemba
ero malanji bali mukaka icho bamukakira chinshi
Malanji hivi before talamba na politics kuingira muri ba PF malanji nishali kwa tenda lama
iyo bashukuru bantu echo bamukakira malanji echo bamukakira malanji chinshi
nishigenda lama kiria
nomba ibo bashukuru bantu
Umfweni, abatumile chilenda ku China by mistake. Chile chili kuchanisha kwa malanzi bali kaka.
Bashukuru watu. Abo batumile umfweni.
Ile ku China by mistake tuna katoa ishibanga shadi mwena.
Okay. That is another issue. But pali malanji. Bushema mulesu minoko wati fidaba chitravena malanji fisuma.
Fisuma fidia.
Nomba bali mukaka malanji. Ushekutuma wepesha haka inde ichilema.
Corruption yali mu PF. Shente shakwete shaibile malanji shakefa. Shingesho baleka bilo kufunya abantu ngabashebe kukonga nani kukonga corruption no bali tero kuleka tabali kapo.
So mwasumino kwa wati.
Mwanje okubeleka tabala timako.
Mama na nomba washukuru.
Ya ile banye la matiali fresh baingira baingira ngabaita fast kubaisha nira ndio kubeka no babaita timbako.
Anyway bashukuru bantu. Imona ine mukulanda kwandi imona ine tatupusene sana. So tukapwishe liliashi pali cup of tea. Mukantumine phone nendero lela. Mukantumine phone tuke kare cup of tea. Mulevota te ifyo.
Chama mkesete ku Canada kumwesu. Canada ko mungatire ko tuingesa na ku Canada mkesete ku Canada.
Yo nkesa tukakumana one day. Natotera bashukuru bantu natotera. You know, really, if we engage, at the end of the day, we don't have substantive issues that we can blame President Hakainde Hichilema. Abashukuru bantu bachilai bati yo dollar, I that dollar ikabwela. Ushe dollar Hakainde Hichilema isangire pali shinga. Lelo dollar ili pali shinga. Hakainde Hichilema waishide. Inflation isangire pali shinga. GDP isangire pali shinga -0.2. Lero nani kane ile ana kuli 4 point chakuti. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Evening, how are you, Mr.
Fine, thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. How are you, Mr. Tai?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Am I on your live show?
Yes, you are live and you are very clear. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm calling you from California.
Oh, okay. What time is it in California this time now?
Right now it's 11:58.
Oh, okay. Please go ahead.
Yes. Yes. I just wanted to indicate one thing. If you're to listen, to the people who are making calls, they are making just word allegations. And they've got no proof to whatever, they're trying, to put across. Just like the previous caller, said he had promised to reduce, the dollar. But, you asked a very pertinent, question where you said when the Assets got into power, how much was the dollar? And how much is the dollar now? So one thing I've noticed, people have failed, to accept, that President HH, is in that office. And people have failed to accept, because from the way they are talking, it's more of a tribe, than anything else.
Yes. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can really feel it. No, I'm saying, I'm not trying to cut you, but you can feel the sentiment. You can feel it. Though they try to hide, but you can feel it.
Yes. So it's more of a tribe. People have never accepted that, somebody, from another province, is in office. They would have loved, their only preferred, provinces, which is very sad, for our country. So I can see that even when people going, to vote, they are not looking at what, the president, has done, for the country. But it's the failure, to accept that, a Tonga person, is in power, which is very sad that, at this particular time, we have to be talking about tribe. So that's the contribution that I have. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Thank you. You are very right. It is true. Some people, I don't know how I can convince them, but some people you can't just convince them. When certain people have got, this natural hatred or whatever it is very difficult to convince them. But surely, let's look at Hichilema as a human being. Let's look at Hakainde Hichilema as a Zambian. Let's look at Hakainde Hichilema as our brother. What has Hakainde Hichilema done that we should be so fixed? We should be so fixed. Like this guy can just never be the president. There are so many things that President Hakainde Hichilema has done. And yet some people can't just take it. They can't just give him the credit. They can't phantom it. Hello? Hello? Vali kutuka kaita tawonfa bwino ko bati tulelande fitunturu. I think batuma kuri jeje. I think batuma kuri jeje. Ivo pano tulande fishinga. Bala tino kutuma pano. Panti ivo tulande fishinga. Nato teramu. Hello?
Hello.
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 Hello. Yes, please.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Tayo.
Good evening.
Am I through to your live program?
Yes, you are.
Yes. I just want to talk about the hatred that these Zambians have on the HH. Mr. Tayari, I will tell you one thing. Myself, I campaigned and I voted for ECL 2021. But right now, Mr. Tayari, I can see what HH has done. I have my late sister left behind a number of children that have benefited through
free education.
Free education. By then, I'm also struggling there, but what HH, that free education, people in Lusaka here, they can look down on what free education, congestion, but us here in Chama,
you see,
come to Chama, here it has really helped us. The only thing actually we're just concerned about just to buy uniforms and books. And actually, even our children, whenever they go to school,
you see?
So the people that are getting there in Lusaka, they don't even vote for Lusaka. So it's us. One thing I can tell you that this man has changed my perception.
You see?
It has changed my perception. And in fact, the entire household, my wife, myself, and the others, we are going to stick in the queue. And when we vote, we will not leave. We are going to protect the vote. I think time for this tribal division should come to an end. Zambians must wake up. I've just taken the bags. I think I invested about the 135. I sold the 195 bags. Within 2 days, I was paid. It has never happened.
Mwafwa. Have you heard, my brother? Repeat that. Let others hear. Because no, HH is lying. repeat that. What happened about your message? Talk about the message. Let them hear. And say again where you are.
I wish I can share a screenshot, but I was shocked. They said they paid me in three installments, and just around 17 hours they have received. We are very happy. We are very excited, and just to tell the opposition, we have actually been received. The government has already started distributing the farming input for 2026-2027 farming season. So I think this division, will not even listen to this rhetoric. These guys were just comforting themselves. As we're going to turn up with numbers and vote and protect the vote.
Yeah, but now
has to go forward.
Just a little bit, Bwana. There, when you are talking about protecting the vote, I appreciate your enthusiasm about voting. Please go and vote, but please don't stick around the polling stations, because you might give reason for these other guys to cause confusion. So please just go and go home, because if you sent it took Mez, he has already been paid. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling from Western Province.
Okay.
Yes, I just want to be professional. There's something I've shared with you. There's a booklet I've shared with you for 2016, which shows the valid and the invalid ballot, which is marked correctly, so that people should appreciate that this issue which is under discussion has been there even as old as 2011, 2016. So if you can just check the PDF thing I've sent, it can help us to understand that it's not a new thing. It has been there always. Instead of politicking, maybe you can just check it from page 60.
I will check it and I'll share it tomorrow on the page. I will check it because I'm using the same phone and I'm not very good at whatever. So I will check it and I will share tomorrow. Thank you very much for giving me that information. This is how I get information. I get information from you people. That is how I even know how these people have been revealing, how these people were sending them to go and do crazy things. So thank you very much for that information. I will share it tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayari.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Yes, I'm Mr. Kanyambo, calling from Mufira.
Mafike.
Yes, Mr. Tayari.
Shimiken.
Necho namona. Deranda pasho namona batayari. Chakutati va PF. Savale chitikiro kutila HH can be a president. And amatraizi vamo amatraizi abantu ababa against HH tabamufwaya mwamona bantu isyo HH achitamuli chino charo esyo achitire sintu ababa PF batonse alliance tabali chitikira against achita like debt restructuring vaidandinye HH30 achitechoni ikwisa amasandiro yakwe economics vakenesa mwamona nomba vaisasanga chimunavo chavombeka ero HH anshikefe foundation imu first term yakwe ifo fema Zambians twaitemu isha tantameni isha fast I am a long term policies HH which has put in place yakesa twafwa ifo fema Zambians nachumfa bashukuru baleranda pali dollar HH aisangire pali it should be 23 to 24 quarter somewhere there Now it's at 18 kwacha. Fena take tutashe kutaisha tipinto kutaisha kashi mfinish tufoya for Mazambian. Ale go free education. If free education ale tako not kwata 2.5 abantu abana abali nokuba ama hardcore criminals kumtaishi. Vaingira vawera ku school. Ifish tufoya for Mazambian. Vale panga imisebo in all parts of the country. Imisebo vale panga. We finished for Zambians. For the first time in the history of this country, witnessed about 5 million tons of maize, which we harvested last year and even this year, 2020.
Yes.
Number. We finished for Zambians. Now you move that ichirengere plan of Zambians. Can a leader say such a thing?
I'm telling you, Akambwiri.
No, we should win. You finish more women to understand. It's for the first time in this country. For the first time, loans higher institutions. For the first time in this country. For the first time in this country, Zambia, Vaili capacity to perform very well. For the first time.
Kwacha is also among the best performing countries. The president is among the best 5 presidents in the world.
Yes. For the first time again, about 45,000 teachers in 5 years. You by PF was trained 6,000 only 7 years. Can't we appreciate that? For the first time, we have about 25,000 nurses and health workers. Where run to Bamuzanga, Nishi Mufwaya, if you're doing that, you won't get kanshi. So you never tired in Quidisha. It's on a monopoli. Why you patasha one to more? There are certain people who state in Dumbulevari, Pata HH. Nangwaka Akakitesha ni, they will never appreciate him. So in a nutshell, as far as I'm concerned, he is doing fine.
Thank you.
We are going to enjoy the fruits which he has put in place. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You go and vote for him. Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Watari.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watari is Joe, my friend.
What?
Mwajeke.
Oh, Mwajeke. Okay, yes. Hey, come back, boss.
Please, even if not saying age, man, the government state is one of it very right. There's a very big difference between Kumbuyo and in a Finnish Parliament alliance and government, but I am a beneficiary of I've been benefited by it, but CEC.
Oh.
Yes, but CEC, Ranpata Kandrama, carpentry, I've managed to source around to hear guys almost from 10 to 50 workers now.
Serious?
After some time, government came in again, gave us a grant where we have machines.
You see?
So, if you report, let us just appreciate accordingly to us.
You see?
To appreciate it, then is all a different Kumbuyo. I also voted for Biden in 2021. So let us just take tribalism away from this. Let's change the focus. We should build our mother Zambia. Mushe. My own. So from nowhere muntu ine sinaendea kugulaizi sinasize school, but now I have my own people, my friends, my brothers, sisters working together as people who what Zambians vachita benefit mushe straight not vambali mumbali tikabe corruption kulibe nakona bwa ministry of na small scale chantali palika chani pa shop musenza chebuno bwe kingafuna kupasa ni sawa so we are working now. So let us just do what see that umuntu afuna uthandiza abantu nibanga bazimali bankote they are what getting something for so please let us pray for peace and let us do the right thing. Thanks so much.
No, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Hello?
Watayari nakambi na kweli.
Mwabwela bashukuru bantu. Don't shisuminisha okubwela bati nalami suminisha shinsa bantu naba mishinsa ula sana.
Okay. Inaba tayari. Uko njikala kutamu. Yes, maletinga zimetwati twala kutansi. Majinji mubemba njiwatuwa kule. Isho nasa poteleva HH. Bali shibe wonse wakwa HH. Mamona, ila 2.8 milioni ya poteleva HH. Siyafune kusaude nyao. Ngatafunya kwa luapula nole ni mukinga. Tapati president muzambi owingati. Ngatafunya kwa amakulobisi bofi. Fela bemba tu alimine. Ine bale fo kuntansia ba PHH na twapita tule mutansia. Kwani watakota sana ba UPNG. Ki ina wa Canada ekontika. Nokisha mwanchi. Mpia mfola babu skiste pi. Kulia. Memba pita Mozambi. Kubuchushi pita Mozambi. Ine nishakonte kwa liwe kuna bilao. Yala konka paria 70% of Zambian populace, they live below poverty datum line. I mean, there are people that ask for that, and that you know, Tabarabella, Corsivariana, Mapanshi, Bella Panshi. The Quave Charlo, each of Mingalanda, Amalaki Mafuniako, Elomalanda Chifincia, economically. No. And more campaign, we never ate Charlo in the Valley of Tamano, Mutuele, come I want to be so. Abantu bajichulie kuri yo shedi
bashukuru bantu mwipifeko
lande hibalela ndo kutira yo zincha yase bwino be pasi ile no ile nangunda ndefo ni ishapata visa kwa bachikala muzanga mimi am a permanent resident of Canada permanent
na tata
kuchisho ninga kwa kile kuja tunavyoisha tukulikuwa kwa chongole bomba kwa nyama basi pintu muzanga si alivipa takwa ba country ngata progress whereby amala itama mchalati biyo chicho chawate bwino both itapali onzo ko ngaya takwa ba country ingata perform bwino mulesende ndakuli ba IMF takwa ba you can't be blaming from IMF even America they send them kuli ba China
bashukuru bantu rekeni na umfwa na totela rekeni sende kubambi na totela Hello?
It is to call him first thing in the morning tomorrow.
Hello? Yes, please.
Hello, Watari Mission.
Wina from Kwai.
I'm Kwai. Watari, let's come from Canada. The phone
Yawa man program. Canada to Canada. Eh, lande ngwa ku Canada tumfo na imwe tusaruleni. Ifota tuombesha lande ni tumfwe. Mwa ku Canada.
I think it's very important to kubane thing. Wekela skulu bantu wabo elo twastere na kutuirole sanata talisana atuno mu Canada red. Esta parisinga. Number 2, in our province is next to a place okobafunya oil. Umtengo wa gas kuno, wachizano umtengo wa Canada. kuwa ku Zambia. Tulalipira more than ku Zambia. Ero Canada, economy ya Canada, tekmuiringanye ya Zambia. But the cost of living in Canada, ku Zambia. The difference here can be in terms of income. But ngamwabula bread ya ku Zambia na bread ya Canada, na at the rate at which it inflaba mulu, berepa no kubepa. Bon setu alishwa kuno, the levels of unemployment kuno, it's also been going up. So tuila wula fifintu from the surface of it to match our arguments to say the inefonderano kabaranda pali mtundu kuntu asuminisha chati. But in terms of economic performance, I don't think people are being honest. We are being disingenuous. And we shouldn't look at things like that. Mamon. So, ngabalesa mkutuma pamwero kweba abantu ati finish tuwekele kunuma tuwelele nangufenko komobe chati ngoko tustashinga kuno rice tustashinga mamon. So, Canada yali self-sustaining. You know, they have their own economy. If for Zambia to import fuel safe, how do they expect us to even compete with bigger economies? How do they expect our prices to go down? Import. This government is trying to lower the cost of production. It's not going to happen overnight. No, it won't. You know, we have to be patient and we have to ask ourselves, how are we moving? The big question and the elephant in the room is, are we moving in the right direction? Are we trending in the right direction? Because you can't come up here and just say that, okay, I'm doing a plan, but what sense is that? That is no sense at all. So that's what I have to say about that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, what that?
Mkwai.
Yeah, yes, sir. Kutuka para mdana next jam Zimbabwe ya Karanka.
No, I give you 1 minute. 1 minute, you finish.
So nataka kwa Mazambia ndio wamdara ngatofunyapo esesi tukafua kanyane nzara mdara Mzambia because you know ababantu balefata president ulipo ni etrek ya nomo pelota kitapati ade gumba wamdara kupata peparo na leta dikana ati muru ndio mtu hapa Enero vaika kochura sina potea. Ero na isama banje wamwe ngende kwa banje. Because abamwanta abashikwa baka indekile ba. Baba pata pye natural pye. Walupata pye omuntu takupaya pye. Because you can't compare abamundire na SS Muki unero kwa UPN government by text abare gomba. Chima batani mwanyupa chakorwa. Mune for example mwanyupa chakorwa. Eyo then mwako tam chakorwa mweka kwa unechwapanga differently. Because you can't compare maka indekile mana bamundire. Tule batida sistema Zambia pamda. Bandara Zambia so continue Zimbabwe. There's some Zambia not from Zambia they are from 4 countries. I'm from South Africa. Bandara Zambia next time we know that. But today I can't activate. Especially when I'm going to build. Aba iteba na makonja iteba na marebo njaba itato. Trend Canada to the back up the But I'm going to quite a million.
Thank you, Mana. Thank you. Hello? Thank you. Hello?
Hello, Masai. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. From Mbewe. I'm calling from South Africa.
Oh, Mr. Mbewe from South Africa. Please go ahead.
Ndekwaya abashikuru bantu abo babite ko mukitundu barubawe bashikuru bantu abo bakana abo n'abaruba bana natumva balera ndokwebati kitakwaba icyaro ikinga kitadevelop kwabura malaiti ushe balepilibula mwisa ushenishi tabale mona antunga twalolekesha sana kwa makulumo 2019 2020 kwa kwetero chedi ni abipisha sana mcharo chesu cha Zambia and takwalina alternative mulandu wakweba ati ababa ubuteeko bwalipo iryanshita takwali plan B balero data ati yoleza akatwerere empula ikese kuti kweba ati amalaiti yakese bakambwiri baleranga nokulanda tutyo tusungire mukalibadda bwesu ekeki abwera 2021 but PF nga kyakweba ati balisitire invest mu solar ekeki na load shedding nga taisana but HH, after Apanga Plan B, we have invested in alternative sources of energy. Uli solar, uli semo, you know, and the capacity of production, right now, here Pamudu number we are getting 4,900 megawatts. So, in your shading, rather than your Mulan Apama election, you are ready to tukawekerako shani namumone baleta commission ya mibalesura amasura power plant balesura usheketi tusumimefye unikwita bakira bashikuru bantu aba bakukana dokushya malaika imbe batwebe.
No, thank you.
Natotela.
Hello?
Yes, hadi mwa bombe.
Mkama bombe.
Mkwai ariko ko mwabwerera mu Zambia time mako.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, number na phone tairi wino sana. Please go again. The line is bad. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Kayali.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening to you. I'm calling from the USA.
From the USA.
And I'm calling to echo what my sister from Canada was saying.
Where are you exactly in the USA?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay, what's the time there now?
Yes.
We are being told that in heaven there. Hey, if we could not read chula.
So we know very well that every country has got an economic basket. So one teacher in Zambia can buy differently from Zimbabwe, from the US, from everywhere else. Okay? So we can't compare apple to apples on different countries and different economies. That's one we should know. Now, there's been a lot of things that have been happening globally.
Ukraine, Iran,
Russia, and we don't live in a bubble as Zambians. We live in an economy which is ripple effects based on other countries that are around us. So if something is happening in another place, somehow you are going to have the effect of those things happening. Fuel. Yesterday I was in Ohio, the next state after us. It's what in comparison, fuel in Pennsylvania is usually more expensive compared to Ohio. Ohio fuel yesterday was about $4.09. That's unprecedented. We never had that high fuel in Ohio. Even when I go there, we even get excited when we put fuel because you know. This is like prices used to be once upon a time, $4, $2 somewhere. Now it's like $4. This is the USA, the biggest economy compared to China. Well, in addition to China.
Yes.
So when you think about it, a lot of the things that are happening in these oil-rich countries have affected the way things are here. Transportation of goods, other things, and so the price is higher, and we are feeling it. Inama shop to stay once upon a time then you look at the price and you're looking at a pound of meat and it's like $90 somewhere there, you know. So we are all feeling this weight of whatever is happening globally. So you don't expect that Zambia should be isolated in this case. At Zambia, we should have every easy way going on. And I know that things are going to improve. Okay? First of all, when we look at Zambia, there are many strides that we have gotten, even in our lives ourselves. You don't expect that the following day our push of you have to pick up. And this is where we are. We are in the pick-up zone. We are going to be okay for those that want things to happen as a miracle. Yesterday, it didn't have, even just at household level. That's not how we see things. tulamone pintu kyachinja with time, okay? Then the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the issue of people who are thinking that the better alternative right now is the Muntubile camp. The plans that the UPND regime have are very different from the plans that the other people have. When the other people come, they're coming with their own visions. And the visions that they are coming with, we have already heard time and again that the things they are planning to come and instill in the country are going to cause confusion. We are going to go back, you know, we're going to go back to stages where we don't want to be in those areas where we were back in the day. This regime may not be perfect, but I think they are the better alternatives to the one that wants to come in. So my fellow Zambians, we are still Zambians, we still love our country, and we still are there. In fact, I wanted to come and vote just at the Vintufiari panel. Otherwise, let's vote people who we know that have got the best interest at heart. Things are going to improve. And then on the issue of electricity, if you look around in the SADC region, each country doesn't have electrical powers. I mean, Malawi is going through it, Zimbabwe, even South Africa itself has got electricity flows. Okay, so when we look at these things, first of all, there are those solar panels, the solar fields that have been installed and all. I think that's going to be a better solution going forward. We're going to see a few changes. Yes, I agree. The repercussion of this electrical and water blues in Zambia has been long outstanding. There are many, many years when people back in the day when they were seeing infrastructure increasing, they should have done certain things. Yes. And it's a collective responsibility for all the leadership that have been around from the time of Kaunda to have done something about these things. This is the time when we are supposed to now make a change. Let's give the chance to HH to do the right thing.
Thank you very much. You are very articulate, very eloquent. You are very, very good.
Thank you.
You know, the women have shined tonight. Tonight, the women have shined. Please send me a hi so that
I will.
Send me a hi. I can. Our kwacha is performing well. I can send you 100 kwacha.
I like that. Thank you. Okay, good evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Tari, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Mr. Tari, I just want to make a very quick submission.
Yes.
Mudara Preston is my name. I'm calling from within Osaka.
Okay.
I think there's a very serious misunderstanding among players in the opposition with regards to these monies that are being talked about, the reserves and all these positive economic indicators. I think they seem to understand that this money is supposed to be spent on subsidizing the lifestyle of the Zambians, feeding this Turiemo mentality, which then would mean they consume the money that was liberated from debt restructuring, which will then result in Zambia having a debt to be paid tomorrow without an economy to back that payment of the debt. So now, I think we need to, as Zambians, critically ask ourselves, if Ramdara is saying that I'm going to bring, he's saying that excavator, where would the money that will buy excavators come from? Because he has never talked about investment, he has never talked about what you do to put more investment into the Zambian economy. So I think there's a very serious lack of seriousness, and this is why these people are proudly standing on the podium to say, I don't care about the numbers. Because a person who does not care about numbers, who keeps spending as long as they can see a quarter, and that is why they ended up defaulting, bringing national embarrassment upon this country. And if the economy was doing so well under the previous government, why did we default? So I think it's something that we need to reflect upon as Zambians. There is a very serious lack of understanding in the opposition with regards to why money should be preserved for investment into key economic sectors such as energy and agriculture. Mr. Tari, I thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Hello? 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 Yeah. You know, the submissions, some of the submissions coming from the people are really so great. You know, I feel good that people are able to see what I'm seeing. I'm encouraged, you know, I'm encouraged that you are seeing what I'm seeing, because sometimes you think like, Dimbi, there is something wrong. Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How could you be? How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Thank you. Stephen on the line. Yeah, so mine is number one. You know, this thing is no tribalism, it's just hatred they have. Number one, if you look at his cabinet just for cabinet here, he employed the biggest number of people from the northern in that cabinet. In comparison to where this alternative they have, they were all from the northern. They're all coming from there. And the other half was coming from the eastern. Just checking, everything is on Google. This is the man who has balanced his cabinet from all walks of the tribes. He has picked people from all walks of the tribes. So they are just to certain who HH is a tribalist. Then it becomes a problem if I see people doing that. No. Then secondly, you know, we defaulted in 2020. We defaulted with our Zambia was already a junk state.
Yes.
Junk is so deported that group that we want to bring back, that going to be who was the cabinet minister, they defaulted. It's a default, so Masiro could be in Congole. No, I'm a reserve judge. You know? So, you know, you look at the Copper Belt. The Copper Belt people are so lucky to have found a president like this. When it is shaft 28, for 20 years, that shaft was sunk with water. Apanga na marodi mulawansha kupanga rodi ngabwaya batayari adono ngabwalifika ko nomba kulwansha
ishirafika ko at the moment.
Awe ndifanga mizende tuka efebonse. We need to drive together. I think we can plan to go to Milanga 10 more village. But in a road, you have to put a great nose road. Gamwa India Mambuku Yakuansha. Highly properly upgraded. Why we can okay. Can have a gate Paparanka Paranch. And a Mukatimba, Yainga Mukatimba into Luansha. Are you getting what that?
Yes.
Then they are now, Shaft 28 has been revamped. They have already employed 900 people.
You see?
Imagine from something that was sunk with water. They have employed 900 people, and it is yet to employ with high production is 3,500 people.
You see?
I'll be very surprised with those people.
Yeah.
KCM we receivership. They were failing to pay salaries. Contractors, they were not paid for 2 years. All of our PF were paid from up. But it's a revamp mind here. Why is it a receivership? Here, open the same. Same na yena mupani. By na contractor na umbi. Yes, you call it my problem in between mining. But if they be able to people of the Copper Belt, they have got the best president who is looking at their plight now.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
This is the person whom they should look. Okay,
thank you very much. Yeah. So, you know, one thing about this program, why I like this program, people from different parts of the world, different parts of the country, different people coming from different sectors, they go in and they express themselves. You know, like you heard one man from Chama, you know, just a simple farmer who told us how his children and orphans are benefiting from, you know, the free education and feeding program. He has also told us a testimony, not this cause just come. A testimony. I took maize and I've already been paid. You know, people give their testimony. That is why I like this program, because I don't tell what you want to me, and I pick phone calls as they come. You know, so I'm very grateful for tonight, for all of you that called in and your contribution and your testimonies. I'm very, very glad. And one thing I must tell you is that tonight you have given me confidence, because sometimes when people are also bashing you, whatever, you start thinking to say, maybe there is something wrong. But with your testimonies, with the input that you have given, especially tonight, I'm very grateful. I am encouraged, and I've got the confidence to encourage others to say, please go out there and vote for President Hakainde Hichilema. We need continuity. We need continuity. Let us not harbor hatred from nowhere. This man has done nothing wrong to us. Why should we hate him? Why should we prepare? Why should we prefer atukuvotera chula? I'm ready to vote for a frog than to vote for Hakainde Hichilema. Surely, my brothers and sisters, that is not the way we should live our country. Let me pick, because this one looks like a beautiful lady, and you know, me with beautiful ladies, you see, even the voice now, I'm even finished now. Finished. Hello? We know fair. Hey, London Live, London. Ichimwerai. Ichimwera good.
They conquer program. Thank you for the work that you've done. From where you started from up to now, to the number 4 days, 3 days, I mean.
Yes.
So, ababa lady shanyama de pakamana pilot said, Kale yapwa. Tawakatale la pomwa sita. Apa, kuya feni forward, not to kuboke la kunuma. Ngesho for Valera and Dava from a part Valley to Wisha Kunuma. Pera Patano Bush. Umuntu na vika masola panels kuja. Abantu bale tutapodi onsokuya mkuishini shishokumona. No problem, I fit, I am a lot changing now. Then Chimbiocho and the Pokolanda Kovata, please, Nangobat, UPNs, Mukanikola is occupied one day. Muratpangira for 400 days. One for that.
No, I take that into consideration. I don't think I will stop. I will continue. I will continue indeed.
Please, you have to. Next day, Hakainde Gafumapo, Nimwe Womani, government, consider me as a minister of entertainment.
You can be minister of entertainment. You can be entertaining me.
Yes, no problem.
No, at the moment, my sister, let us give all the support to President Hakainde Hichilema. Let us give all the support to Hakainde Hichilema so that Hakainde Hichilema can deliver. Hakainde Hichilema can take us out of all this. Yeah. And
in the family, I'm doing my business, but once and I attended some voters card.
Okay. Exactly. Very good. Very good. Kumeknya sure why I vote. No, thank you, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening.
This is Edgar from Mukushi.
Okay, from Mukushi. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. My name is testimony. You know, matter in Shabbat like the following day, Around the same time, I received my money.
You sure?
And and I don't even see the reason why people are lamenting to say we need change. I think they are not very fair to this. I don't know why we take issues.
I never mentioned definitely understand. Eh?
No, brother, thing, today was very disappointed with these guys here, NLP, UP. I think it's we like what I did learning. I think it's disrespectful to the people of South Province. Imagine, I'm not provinces, now, in the back, only one province. Bando labda pana nkani Pamuela. Are you telling me to say about abantu bakujabali ba Pamuela? And then that
Hey! Very good. You are very good point. Hey! Tavereko. Hey, but in the vote, but complain at yo. Hey, I want to work Southern Province. I want to work Southern Province, and yet they have not gone there. Yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah.
They will find a way. Learn about the and then the plan, at you about I think these guys are confused.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, Bane, I have to end here, please. I know the phone calls keep coming, but let me end here for tonight. Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for participating. May God bless you and may God bless Zambia. Please let us safeguard the future of our country, the future of our children, the future of our relatives by voting for President Hakainde Hichilema. Please, let's vote for President Hakainde Hichilema. We can't go back. We can't mess up with the strides that President Hakainde Hichilema has done. Thank you. Good night.